Yeah, it's just crazy looking at this stuff. And even, the one box of graded cards, but even the other 3 boxes was just awesome stuff. It was all the right names and like the condition. I've got these 61 Fleer basketball cards that are notorious for like chipping on the back. These ones are crisp, like everything. And it's all the names: Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, like Hall of Famers, Elgin Bay, rookie cards, Bob Cousy, 57.
The names
like
people want.
Yeah, the names people want. And they're like crisp cards. So to find stuff from that era in this condition is incredible to see that.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Overtime Cards Podcast. I'm Tate.
I'm Dawson.
And we have just an astonishing set of vintage cards that we just bought here at the shop. And it's, I would say, once in a lifetime collection that we get to see with our own hands. And you guys can see some of it. But I'll let Tanner go deep dive into it because he's the one pricing all this. And just
I'm still like shaking at the hands at what all is in these boxes. You know, we had a couple weeks ago, 2 brothers came in and just brought these boxes in, and we popped the lid open and our eyes get wide. We have all this stuff. They come in and just say, "Hey, do you guys buy cards?" And, we have the usual, we'll take a look at them. They bring them in and just pop these lids, and we're just in heaven right there. Like,
to say the least.
Yeah, it's all, and like these guys, they were younger guys and they're kind of 40s maybe. So, it's not some stuff of this era you don't expect collectors like that to have. Yeah. So just it's awesome because they trusted us to go through their cards and let us price everything and make a deal for everything. So it's been awesome to have these, and we're finally going to have them out in the shop tomorrow. So
nice, we're putting them out tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah,
we're out tomorrow.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's kind of just everything ranging from like 1909 to about 1980. Just a range of stuff, like high grade stuff. Variety of baseball, basketball, football, like everything you can think of, all the star players. It's awesome. It's probably the biggest collection we've ever seen come through the shop.
I was off. It was my day off when we got the collection in, and very rarely do I get texts from the store, but got a couple people being like, "You got to see this." And then I came in the next day, and Tanner's normally a very jovial guy, pretty happy-go-lucky. Tanner had a special sparkle in his eye when he was describing this conversation. This collection there. There was a twinkle in the eye, and I kind of knew it was something special. And then, like he said, as soon as the boxes were cracked open, like it is a breathtaking collection. I went to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame last year, and I truly believe that this collection is better than basically anything that they had.
I was gonna say I've been there 3 times. I've been lucky enough to go 3 times, and I've been really big into cards, and their cards that they had there did not. Like, it was not, like, it was underwhelming. Like, no offense to Baseball Hall of Fame, but it was underwhelming.
And looking at this collection, it's crazy to say that the greatest baseball collection of all time is underwhelming, but you're right. Well, I felt the same way just looking at these comparatively. Like, it's the depth of quality in them as well. Like, I've got a couple T206s in front of me here, and they're pretty notorious for fading. I mean, were printed 1909 to 1911. It's where the super famous Honus Wagner comes from. But for these to have the bright colors on them that they do, being 110 years old is just amazing. Like, this whole collection was so well loved and well taken care of that you can see how much that these guys cared about this. And to, like Tanner said, to have this be our biggest collection come in the shop was pretty special, just because it is such an amazing vintage, and it's football, baseball, basketball, Coca-Cola, potato chip toppers. Like, it is truly the coolest variety that I have seen come in the store. And so just an amazing collection to get to look at.
Like coins, stuff you would...
Everything.
I'm sure for you guys, especially for me, when you're looking through these bins, there's stuff you didn't even know that they made now. Like from the Cracker Jack boxes all the way to cigarette boxes to the coins that they grade that they don't grade anymore and they stopped years ago. Potato chip things, whatever those are called, the crane ones right in front of Tanner that he's holding up.
Whatever that is, crane discs, crane potato chips.
And it gets a PSA 10. It's
stuff that we'd never seen before. And I don't think most people have seen cards from this era.
Exactly.
And in this condition too.
Well, I'm not even sure
it's incredible.
Those branded potato chips are even a thing anymore.
Like, I've never heard of crane, so I know Coca-Cola is, but not crane.
Cool. Crane probably got bought out.
What was like the biggest card that you saw that sparked your interest? Like, whoa.
So, I mean, he had this box next to between Dawson and Chauncey here. Kind of has all the graded stuff, and it's just insane because there's stuff that's like, it's all like 8s, 7s. It's all high grade stuff. Like we have these ones, Bart Stars, like PSA 10s from what year is that? 71. Like it's stuff just spanning everything. We have like 77 tops, PSA 9 Walter Payton.
If you don't get geeked to look at these, I don't know what to tell you about the card collecting. It might not be for you.
Everything. Yeah, it's the names you can think of from that era, they're in there.
And we have that Babe Ruth. It's on the display right there.
Oh, it's not Babe Ruth.
Oh, we don't have Babe Ruth right there.
No disrespect, it is Tris Speaker, great hitter, Hall of Famer, Tris Speaker.
right there.
It does look like Babe Ruth.
Oh, okay. I gave you the wrong one.
And he's lefty. It looks like Babe Ruth.
It does look like Babe Ruth.
It does.
But I bet you he was a dog.
He absolutely was Hall of Famer.
He probably crushed 70 mile
one of the greatest hitters of all time.
People that brought this collection in when we were looking at it and stuff, did they say that it was those two personally did it, or did they have like a grandpa that had the collection and gave it to them, or
kind of one of the downsides to it? It was their brothers who passed now. They brought it in because he's, they're not collectors and they don't want to hang on to it. So it was awesome that they trusted us enough to come in and, they, I guess, stopped by another shop, and the other shop suggested that they come down here and see what we'd be interested in. So it was super cool for them to come down, Yeah,
and that's kind of how you find collections like this, right? With unfortunately people, passing away, but that's when you can get cool collections like this that are very old, very antique, and some of them to grade 10s and 9s and 7s, even some like 3s. To get a PSA 3 is incredible, and we have plenty of that. Like, it's just kind of speechless. You can say it. We could talk about this for a 3-hour podcast, go through every single card we have, but like, it's just
just crazy looking at this stuff. And even the one box of graded cards, but even the other 3 boxes was just awesome stuff. It was all the right names and like the condition. I've got these 61 Fleer basketball cards that are notorious for like chipping on the back. These ones are crisp, like everything, and it's all the names: Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, like Hall of Famers, Elgin Bay, rookie cards, Bob Cousy, 57.
The names people want.
Yeah, the names people want, and they're like crisp cards. So to find stuff from that era in this condition is incredible to see that.
Oh, for sure. So with looking at this collection, what are the price ranges, like minimum, max, that this collection has to offer?
Oh man, you've probably got everything ranging from $5 on up to $1,500. So there's just, and everything in between, there's 50s, 20s, 30s, like it's all awesome stuff, So you just think of the names from that era, and it's in these boxes, and it's going to be out here in the shop here in the next couple days as we start to price them and put them out.
How quickly do you think stuff will sell?
Hate to say, one of them already sold. We had a Walter Payton rookie in the collection, graded an 8, that I don't think even hit the floor. It's someone we had just priced it, and I think it might have gone in the showcase, but it was gone within 15 or 20 minutes.
I expect a good chunk of these cards to do that. So
I would imagine they'll go very, very quickly.
Oh, not every day you walk into a card shop and you see even one of these cards in here, but a whole collection of it is insane.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. Chauncey, Tanner, thank you guys for taking the time to explain that collection. And make sure you guys subscribe and follow us on Instagram as well at Overtime Cards, and like this video and previous videos that we've uploaded. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having us. And if you guys want to see some vintage or talk to Tanner about some vintage, come on down and see us. We look forward to it.
Subscribe. Peace.